here at Epcot's best festival. It is the International Festival of the Arts. It's a very short one. It only lasts until February 19th. This is the first day of the festival. I'm only going to be here for a little over 3 hours, but I'm going to try to show you as much as I can, as humanly possible. And then I'm coming back next week, and I'm going to give you a real thorough look at Festival of the Arts. Right now, I got my first dish from this festival at one of the booths. From the deconstructed dish booth, I got the deconstructed key lime pie. Obviously, all of these items look as good as they taste. Some of them, unfortunately, look even better than they taste, but we'll be the judge of that as I go through the course of the day. I am just so happy to be back in the parks. I had my annual pass blacked out for a few weeks. I was really busy at work. I'm so busy at work that I still have to go to work later tonight, but I wanted to be here for the first day of my favorite Epcot festival. Let's try a little of this deconstructed key lime pie. It is really, really tart. I'm gonna see if this little green section here maybe has a little more sweetness to it. Yeah, try to get as much as you can on every forkful. I have a little bit of the actual pie crust here. Yeah, not bad. I should have, with that first bite, made sure to get more of everything that's here. So, a good start to the festival. This is also on the colorful cuisine. It's not a scavenger hunt, but if you get 5 of the items and you get a stamp, you get a free item. That lasts for the length of the festival as long as you keep your festival passport. So I doubt I'm going to get enough of the items today, but by the end of the festival I'll show you what that free thing is by completing the colorful cuisine trek. Right now, I know I'm going to be meeting up with a friend in a minute here, and then we're going to continue hitting some more booths. All right, we're in the Odyssey building, waiting for my time to pick up my Figment popcorn bucket, which I mobile ordered. So while we are waiting here at Figment's Inspiration Station, as they call it, I got the blueberry-filled pastry tart with purple icing. This is on that wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. And I also got the rainbow cake. So I am going to try these here for you. First, let's do the cake. Let's get a little icing on this. It tastes fruitier than I remember it last year. Like last year, I thought it tasted more like there's Skittles on top of it, and I thought it tasted more like that Skittle fruit flavor. But this year, I think it tastes a little fruitier. That could just be my imagination, right? And now the popped art the Pop-Tart here. This is not as sturdy as it looks either. Like so don't think you're gonna be able to hold it up or anything. It's a Pop-Tart. Maybe with a little sweeter icing on the top. Now I'm going to turn things over to my friend Danielle, who's here with me, and she's going to talk about the carne asada that she got at the Mexico booth.
The beef carne asada was like on point, pretty juicy, like with everything put together. It actually had queso, it had the grilled green peppers, which were still crispy, and then they also had like a baked piece of cheese with it, which was, I guess, another piece of queso, but all together it was really good.
So there were 2 different cheeses on this, right?
Yes, 2 different cheeses. It was really good though, all together.
And it did not look like they overcooked that meat at all. Maybe the other way.
I think the meat just visited the grill for like 2 seconds and came right off. I think it was still mooing, honestly, but it was really good.
And your daughter, who's a pretty picky eater, she enjoyed some of it too, right?
She did. Even though some of it had a little bit of the cheese on it, she still ate it and thought it was delicious.
Picked up the Neapolitan dessert trio from Deco Delight. So we have strawberry, chocolate, and I presume something that is vanilla, even though the vanilla one is blue. Let's go through this. I think it is a strawberry, it's either a mousse or a sherbet. Okay, that's really, really good. Just a really subdued sweetness to it. Now we'll go with the one in the middle, the blue one, which is definitely our vanilla as I get in the inside of it. Very, very creamy, this one. You can see the inside where it is vanilla here. And the final one, chocolate. And this one's more like a tart at the bottom, so it is a little harder to break. That's a very rich chocolate. I think most people will really, really like it. Not necessarily my jam, but good enough. So I'm gonna go strawberry best, then vanilla, then chocolate. But my guess is there are people who would go the exact opposite way. I'm just not as big of a chocolate person as some others. This is definitely a fan favorite at the Festival of the Arts at the Pop Eats booth. It is the grilled cheese and tomato soup. Definite comfort food here, and of course, because it is Festival of the Arts, they make it look pretty as well. You get this little can, And dip in my grilled cheese. It's so good. It's buttery, and the tomato soup is really, really good. You would think having, you know, it mass produced like this, it wouldn't be, but I don't know. They find a way to do it. Plus, since the start of the year, I've been doing a new diet. So when we have festivals like this and I get to review stuff, that's my one chance to break the diet. So when you've been eating salads all year thus far, and you get to bite into this greasy thing, it tastes like absolute heaven. So I think I might hit one more booth before I head out for the day. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Having a good day at Festival of the Arts. From the booth outside the Canada Pavilion now, I am trying the mushroom risotto. This has always been one of my favorite items here at this festival. I'm hoping it holds up from last year. It's looking a little smaller, but the flavor is still there. And I'm going to tell you what, as a vegetarian, this is a vegetarian option that is really good for people who didn't necessarily hate eating meat. It is an item that resembles the taste of meat. So I think this is a really, really good one that almost anybody can enjoy. Now, it does have cheese on it, so it's not vegan, but if you're a vegetarian, I think you'll really, really like this dish. I'm glad to end my day on this. I am going to make my way out of the park, even though I did complete the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. I got 5 of the items on there. I'm all stamped up, but I'm gonna be back next week where I'm gonna have a full day where I'm not gonna have to rush back to work. So when I come later in the week or next week, whatever you want to call it, I will take my time. I'll be able to do something like stop at Deco Delights and get my finisher prize. I'll talk to you before I'm done, so I'll see you in a minute. So there were just a few hours from the first day of Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. Do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. I know I say that a lot, but if you could just take a few minutes to do it, it really would mean a lot to me. Our podcasts get 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 10,000 views on YouTube. And these videos do much, much less than that. So if you would do me a favor, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Sometimes if you don't watch till the end, the algorithm sometimes knows that, and we really could use the bump in views. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. But anyway, great day, the first day of Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. Got that new Figment popcorn bucket, got to try a lot of the snacks, got to see the people doing the mural, checked out the Walt the Dreamer statue once again, and it's been my first day back in the actual parks for 2024, and man, I have missed it. I've really needed this, even though it was for just like 3.5 hours today. It really meant a lot. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be back next week to Festival of the Arts, and in that episode, in that vlog, it's probably going to end up being 2 or 3 vlogs, because I'm going to try to show you everything in that one, and I'm really going to get around and see things. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.